see if it's working. I have no clue. I haven't done this for 5 months. Like, it's been a while. Here's hoping it goes off without a hitch today. It's not working on my computer yet, so we'll see. Ooh, it's up. Hi. So it is actually tolerable outside today. It's a balmy 61 today. It was 45 yesterday morning. I think it was 95 on Monday. It was super hot. And was it this Monday? Well, maybe it was, I don't remember. What day is today? Today is Wednesday. So yeah, it was super warm on Monday. It was super cool on Tuesday morning. Like, I let the chickens out before I go to the farm in the morning. So like 4:45 in the morning before the sun is up. And I'm like, I stepped outside. I'm like, I might need a sweatshirt. Hence the long sleeve t-shirt today. It's tolerable in the house, but it is what it is. So I'm not seeing any chat. So I don't know if nobody's saying hi. Say hi if you're here. And I'll try to answer them as we go. Hi, Sophie. So yes, I hope this works today. I can't promise you anything. It's been 5 months since I've done a live. I probably should have done a practice this week, but I like to wing it. What can we say? So we'll wait a little bit. Maybe we'll have a couple more hop on before I do the drawing. I think I have a card set up for today. To me, it's not how I normally create, so it makes me nervous. Lives make me nervous. I didn't realize how nervous they make me until I was like setting up yesterday and this morning. And I'm like first date kind of nervous, and I haven't been on a first date in 25 years. So my brother Jacob said that once when my brother Tom was going up on a plane, and it was this first little plane ride with my brother, and he's like, first date, kind of nervous. And I'm like, that's probably a good comparison. First date, kind of nervous. So anyways, there's 3 of you on here, so we're going to do the live draw for the Simon Says Stamp Lawn Fawn exclusive stamp set Sledding by. This was for our Fab 5 My 1K blog hop. Good morning, Rose. And so it's just the stamp set, not the dies. I wish I could have afforded to do both, but it is what it is. So all I gotta say is Kate does this every time we have a blog hop, like goes through, figures it all out, and I'm amazed. It took me forever. Like, that's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. Going through all 5. So hello, Christine. I'm excited too. I dropped one. I got it. We're back in. So everyone's name is in there. If you commented on all 5, there's 5 of them in there for you. So yeah, it was a lot. Hi, Laura. Are we nervous? I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. It shouldn't matter to me. It's all good. So without further ado, I'm going to put it on the top of my head so I can't see. I can't cheat. I should probably pick those up, put them back in. Okay, they're back in. See? I'm telling you, it's a hot mess disaster up in here. So I have one in my hand. We'll set this one down. So Brotheras, I think, Bottheras. So I will post that on probably on my community page, and then the Fab 5 Facebook page. So if you're curious to email for the prize, I will need proof that it is you. I don't know how I'm going to get proof that it's you, but I'll need proof that it's you, and InkyandScrappy@gmail.com. I'll need a mailing address, all that good stuff. So further ado, yeah, congratulations. So I better put that, you know what? I'm going to tape it because I'll lose it. I'm horrible at misplacing things. We're going to try to flip it over to do a live card. We'll see if it works. Let's flip this one around. Come on. Are we working? Or we're not working yet. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. This is probably as clean as my mesk has been for a very long time. I'm going to have to move this a little bit though, because I can't see my work surface. Alrighty. We're gonna try, we're gonna go from there. So I have prepped pretty much everything ahead of time. I don't want to take up too much of your time. That's, you know, not how I usually try to roll. So I want to see all live chats are visible. Here we go. I think we're ready here. So I am using that Winter Wonderland paper pack again. So I actually die cut, pre-colored everything. And yeah, do you think I could find it today when I was setting up? No, it's floating around here somewhere. It's what happens when I clean, right? So let's zoom in here a little bit. There we go. So I will do the coloring on this one. I'm actually going to stick with my yellow grays. So these are the Ohuhus. They're similar to warm grays and Copics. I think I counted today. I think I have like 140-ish Copics. I should use them some more, but I've been enjoying the Ohuhus. Yes, creative mess. I just create better in mess. I think it's because I see things, I grab things. It's how I just function. I don't know. How my husband lives with me in my mess, I don't really know. Because, yeah. Can I say he's very forgiving and less. He used to be a little bit more like, keep the house clean, woman. Because really, you know, we dairy farm. I have during the day, but when the boys were little, it was, you know, I think when we first were married and he thought the house was a mess, and then we had kids, and then he realized what a mess was, I always laugh. And then now that the kids are older, and yeah, we don't care. He gave up on my not so great cleaning abilities. That's kind of, you know, it is what it is. Actually, yeah. I have allergies up the wazoo, and so a lot of times I just don't have the energy, and yeah. As long as, you know, it's livable, which it's usually livable. My craft space definitely needed a clean. I'm trying to actually reorganize, I don't know. I just have a lot of stuff. I need to quit buying new stuff before I use all my old stuff. Lawn Fun just needs to quit having releases, because then I wouldn't feel the need to buy more stuff. Right? I mean, it's how it is. We're going to go in with the lightest one. And I'm keeping the coloring super simple today. Nothing too drastic. I always color dark to light. That's how I do it. Yes, Kate, you almost missed the party. That child, I tell you. What am I going to do with her? I always call Kate Mama Kate because she's older than me. Not by much. But, you know, she's old. That's all we're going to say. All right. So for this one, I wanted to pull in. So my card has, let me zoom back out here. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. So for my card base, I kind of wanted to do a design. This is going to actually be, I think, I mean, I'm not positive. Funny, haha. I know, you love me. So I want to kind of do, this is my base, which is an A2 size, cut with the inside, or this one's the stitched rectangle stack from Lawn Fawn. I think this one is the large rectangle stack, and this is the largest one from the small rectangle stack, if that makes sense. And so I'm thinking I want my main panel on top of that one, so it gets this little border. And so I thought it would be fun to pull in for the scarf that same pattern. So I just did a little partial stamping. I did the fussy cutting this morning off camera because fussy cutting takes forever. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I do have the Brother Scan and Cut. I don't think I could have ran that one through the Brother Scan and Cut just because it's, I mean, I could have gotten part of it, but I still would have had to cut some of it anyway. So it's just not worth it to me to do the headache of the Brother Scan and Cut for such a small little thing. Watch as I lose the parts that I made sure I wasn't going to lose earlier. Oh, I grabbed the one that has the rubber tip on it. Whoops. So it's you know, it's a fairly small amount to cut, so I wasn't too worried about, oh, well, I just broke it. Go figure. Okay, let's grab the other one. So it wasn't bad. You know, it took me maybe a minute and a half to be fussy with it, but it just adds a little bit of something. It kind of, I wouldn't say it saves time on coloring because it's really not that big of a spot to color, but I thought it was fun to just pull that in and then it'll match with my paper that's just going to be around the outside. So this off to the side, hope not to lose it. Oh, I didn't color his cheeks. Hot Mess Express. Let's see. I pulled out this one. I want to pull in, let's go with a lighter one. So see, here's me getting ahead of myself. I decided on a gray wolf today, or fox, not wolf. I guess it could be. It's probably not wolfy enough. One of the new dogs, though, in the new set is probably like the Yappy birthday set. I have it. I haven't played with it yet. I have some ideas. I just have been busy, and so I haven't gotten around to it yet. And then I'm just going to pull in, this is number 27. It's from the old number system. I don't know offhand which one it is in the new number system. If you do Ohuhus, it's similar probably to an R20 in the Copics. So there's my little critter. He's done. So I'm going to set my paper pack off to the side. So I tried to behave myself. So I don't have the mountain border stencil. I do have, I think it's the stamp set with the mountain, which I probably should have used that one because it doesn't have the stitch line. I will end up getting some stitches on the background. I'm fine with it. It's, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. So I've die cut. So this is just Avery L removable adhesive sheet or sticker label. I think it's a label sheet. I die cut my top, my bottom, all of the things from that one. So my idea is, so I'm using that stitched border die. I'm going to throw these on there, but first I want to do, so, well, let's peel it and stick it and go from there, right? So I do have, well, actually I can do it this way and then I'll add, I did do the mountains because I want white mountain caps. And so I think that'll work. My piece of paper is Ohuhu Blender. I guess it's the blending, whatever. Let's see. Maybe this will be easier because I can kind of see where I'm at. Laying that down flat. See, sticky me, not really great. I want enough sky. I have this one's a little bit bigger than an A2, at least on the cut. And so I can work with it a little bit if I'm not right where I want it to be. So, and because my sticky is cut oversized, it's going to hold down my panel so I can come in and ink blend. So do you ever have like this color combination just come to you and you have to try it out? So that was me. I couldn't sleep Monday night because my mind was on colors, which is really weird. But it happens. I think it's just because I wasn't sleeping anyways. And so, yeah, I'm weird like that. It's all good. So I'm bringing in my blender brushes, and this was the color combo that came to me while I couldn't sleep because, you know, it's not that it's an odd color combo, it's just a color combo. Did I want to start with purple? I think so, but I think it would be fun. So I'm kind of going to do a night sky, but I kind of want to do kind of like, I'm trying to think of what, like Northern Lights, like the multicolors in the sky. I just think it's a pretty, I don't know. We'll see how it blends. And the blue. So I actually wanted to do the chipped sapphire for this one, but my paper pack really goes better with the prize ribbon, and so that's why we got prize ribbon instead. And for this one, I'm kind of doing streaking back and forth because of just the look I'm going for, but you could definitely go circles and then just make them, you know, a little bit smaller. I will blend a little bit into my purple. And just getting some good coverage. Do I want the teal to come in from the bottom? I don't know. Make decisions, go with them, right? Decisions are hard. I think I like that. And then I'm just going to blend this one over the top again. I like the blendability of Oxides. I haven't really done the regular distress for ink blending. It's just not something I normally do. Let's see. How do I want to go about this one? Because if I pull this one up here, I think we're going to go this way. I can always reattach. So I am going to get that little stitch line there. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to set this one off here so it's still kind of semi. I can lay it back down because I'm going to want to lay it back down. And then come in with my little masks. Yeah. Yeah. I think it just blends different than an Oxide Kate. And so I can do it. I have kind of maybe done it. It's just not it's not they don't blend as quickly. Can I say it as quickly? Because they probably, I mean, they blend well, but I think it takes a little bit more than the Oxides. The Oxides just are butterier. Does that make more sense? I don't know. I don't know the correct term, but I would say Oxides are just a little bit easier to blend. I don't know. I'd say buttery. That's the word I'm going with today. Buttery. So I'm just going in with my little masks here again. Okay, we're gonna pop you down with the magnet. And I need one more mountaintop here. Okay. Basically, I just want my white tops to stay white. So this one is still got, well, I don't know if I want to do, well, I'm going to load up with a little bit of black soot. So I barely rubbed it on there. I really want it dark towards the bottom here, or darker. And so this is a fairly light hand. I'm not applying much pressure. I don't want a super saturated ink like I have up there. I really just kind of want to come in with a little bit there. And well, we can lay that over the top. I don't think it's going to be a big deal because if I get a little bit of black soot on my sky, it's just going to darken it a little bit. And so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to add a little bit of color because really they're going to be, you know, if it's a wintry scene, they're probably more white than anything. but I do want to give them a little bit of color. I'm not really worried about that. I think they'll blend just fine. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to come back in with this one. I'm going to line this one up. And then I'm going to start with this one. Because if you've ever been, I don't know, if you ever, like, the moon's full and you see the beautiful colors, like, they've been really good here. I'm just never up when they show up. They're supposed to be really good this week, I think. And so I'm not re-inking my blending brush at all. And this one definitely has all 3 colors on it. So my inks were wet. I'm just going to come in and kind of do a really soft hue here. Kind of concentrate a little bit more there so you see where that line is. And then I'm going to pop that one back on, pull this one up and off. And then let's go in. So I went this way with that one. Let's go this way with this one. I'm trying to keep my inky fingers out of all the things. And then this one, I'm just going to kind of go haphazardly here. So trying to get all of the colors on there, but not drastically. Okay. So let's, good morning, Lisa. Kate, I missed your comment. Oh, I have to go back and see. So the big reveal. So it turned out cute, I think. Now I want to splatter it, but because it's live and splatter takes me time, I think I'm going to wait until I'm all done with my panel. I'll splatter on top and then we'll just put it down. Oh, you missed who won. Brother, I think that's how you say it. Brotherus. Bottheras. I suck at pronouncing anything. So that's who won. I will post it on the Fab Five YouTube or on the Fab Five Facebook page later. I'm coming in with, I just have a spray bottle with rubbing alcohol to clean off my work surface. This way, if I don't get it all, it dries super fast, so I don't have to worry about the ink, you know, being all the things. Now, I still have ink on my hands. I tend to get ink everywhere, so I'm just kind of going with an alcohol, like a alcohol-based hand sanitizer and rubbing the ink off. Hopefully it makes my hands not inky. So I shouldn't leave inky prints behind. That's my goal in that one. So I should be all done with the ink blending. We are going to do, I need to come in with this one. So do we want to do this one first or the other one first? I have an idea, and so this was kind of where I'm going with this one. So I think I want more of the sky because I like the sky. It turned out pretty. Do you see that? All the colors? Yeah. I am going to have to go off camera for a little bit to run it through my Vagabond. I think my workspace is about 10 feet long, and it's well loved, used, and I can't pull my Vagabond over because of the electric. Okay. That wasn't too horrible, was it? All right. So we're going to pop this one off. Maybe we'll pop this one off. And so I'm bringing in the Let It Snow die from Lawn Fawn or the Giant. Is it the Giant Let It Snow? I think it would be fun to go here because I think it'll fit. And then we'll pop him up over here. That's my plan today. So we're going to come back in with this one, line this one up this way. And then I'm going to run that one through quick. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I'm that piece because I might need it. Okay. So we have this one. We have this one. Save all the pieces. So I kind of want to do the inlay effect. So let's see how this is going to work. Or be good. Okay. Now let's try not to lose anything. Okay. So let's see. And glue. We're going to come in with the glue. I'm just going to lay this down flat. I don't want to mess with trying to pop it up and line all those little pieces up. I think that would be a lot. At least live, it would be a lot. So I will center that on my panel here. Now I have that one to put in, but I also cut off camera. I did too, so I can lift my lettering up. And this will help me place those other words in there as well at the same time without having to. It's really not too bad for this one because it's just those 3 little spots. So we'll put some glue there. And a circle. Okay. We'll pop those in. This one's still in there. Pokey tool. And then we'll do our next layer. Oh, good Lord. I can't draw or write on top of my letters either. Okay. Pop that one on top there. So this will give it, 2 extra layers of height. And if I'm not perfectly on, it will also give it a little bit of a drop shadow. Not an intended drop shadow, but a drop shadow nonetheless. And then for the last one here, try not to get glue on the front because I don't really want to disturb those oxides. I mean, I guess if I do, I can always just fix it with some splatter. Can you see it good enough that I don't need to do anything special with it? Or is it too matchy-matchy that it blends in too much? I don't know. I think it's okay. Where is, because I could always do I said I was going to splatter, so let's see here. So when I have to go back in and splatter something that I didn't splatter yet, and it's already on my card base, I'm just going to go this one here, and we'll do this one up here. Oh yes, most definitely splatter, because, you know, and really, if it's snowy out or ice crystally out, you should really have splatter on top. So I can also tuck him behind there, maybe. I don't know. I think we'll put him there. I think I want to put him on before I splatter, though. Because that way it looks like it's snowing on top of him. And so if I tuck him, since that's not glued down yet, I'm going to have to add a little bit of blue. I don't like that it's gray there, but I'll pop him down. There we go. I did the tree, but I don't think I'm going to need the tree because I think it's going to take away from that background. So I will do my splatter here. I like to use Brutus Monroe's Aqua Pigments in Pearl. I think that's what they are. Yeah. Oh, Frost. It's just a mica watercolor. It's already liquid. I don't have to worry about rehydrating it, sort of thing. That's way more than I need. It's good. And then I'll just water that down. And because my splat box currently has a couple hundred pieces of paper in there, I'm going to do it on the desk today. And I'm just tapping. Nothing too... Ooh, that was a big drop. It's all good. Big drops are good. And then, of course, we'll just do some flicks off the side of the block because, you know, it looks to me like I have more splatter all the way around my piece. I'm sure it's not. That's just what it looks like. Okay, I think we're good there. So then I'm just going to remove these. It just protected the outside from getting too much splatter on it. And so there's a fair amount of splatter there. I think we'll be fine with it. So there's my card for you today. I hope you enjoyed. You know, it's all good. I will post the winner up on the, whoops. See, you can definitely see the splatter. So it's a fairly quick one. It was kind of, you know, fun to plan and do that one. But I love that I guess it's one layer background, of course, except for my image because I didn't want a fussy cut. So it did turn out pretty cute. So it's not too bad. It wasn't too bad for prepping either. So I really only used one die for my hill there. And then I brought it back in and cut it again there. So it just met and it worked pretty easily. So if you don't have all of the things, the fox is probably my favorite one. A lot to do with him. I like the 3, but it's a lot more finicky coloring stuff. So I have at least 2 more projects with this one coming up. I have to edit both of them and do voiceovers yet. So I'll get there. It's probably slated for next week will be the first one. And then I don't know. I'm kind of like all over the place in July. I have a bunch of different things going on. So I have been cleaning my desk off. So I've been I've 30,000 card projects like partially started. So watch my Insta for just cards because when I'm halfway through, I don't always do the rest of it. So let's see if I can flip this around again. So anyways, I will, you know, get to my mask or back to my mask and work from there. I hope you enjoyed. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. To me, it doesn't matter. We farm, so the cows need to get milked twice a day, every day, 365. It is what it is. So anyways, have an amazing rest of your day. Keep getting inky. Bye. I don't know how to end the live, so it's going to take me a bit.